It can be anything, you know. It can be anything from Lada to Rolls Royce. It doesn't matter as long as it's old, as long as it's got that era about it. The more space you've got, the more you fill it, or you try to fill it. And if you're like me, then every night I religiously, I'm online. Whether I need a car, whether I want a car, religiously, even if it's just a quick half hour, just checking. At the moment, I've got the BMW, got the Volkswagen, got the other BMW. This is the longest I've ever had a car. This one's 5 years now. And I can't really see me getting rid of it anytime soon either. It's just, you know, like when you've had your fun with something, you get a car, you do what you want to do to it, you customise it, you mod it, whatever, and then you sort of hit a wall with it. You've done all the shows, you look around it and you think, I can't make it look any better. But with this, I'm still loving it, still love driving it. I'll pop down the shops in it, I'll pop here, pop there, still doing shows and that. I've had my fair share of Renault 5 turbos, RS turbos, Golfs, the whole lot. You know, some stuff just wasn't desirable back in the day, but now it is. And I think the older I get, the more I sort of appreciate the cars that was about when I was younger. Where before I just wanted to, you know, jump in a turbo, get the dump valve going and all that. But now I appreciate, you know, the rattling, the banging, the bumping up and down, the smell of the carbs. And do you know what? As weird as it sounds, I don't mind breaking down. Because it's just part and parcel of the car and driving that type of era car. And everyone laughs and jokes, you know, about, are you going to make it here and all that. But if you set out and you make it, the day is so much better because you go like, yes, do you know what I mean? I've made it, the car's done me proud. And then if you break down, it's just another story that you can tell your pals, and you can come home and have a moment to everyone. It's all part and parcel of the car bits, do you know what I mean? You either make it there, you don't, you have a great day, you don't have a great day, but it's still a story to tell. It's still, you know, it's still part and parcel of it all, and that's what I like about it. Cars that have been messed around with other people. You know, people put a lot of time, money and effort into their car, and then I don't want to take that and go to shows and start passing it off as my own. And then I also find it hard to make it your own as well. If you buy something that's, you know, already done or already started or already looks the part, I can't see what you can add to make it look any different. So I like a blank canvas as such. Plus I like the wow factor. Like this was a little bit like the 2002. It was a little petite white, just a stock looking car. And you know, if I parked it next to how it looks now, you go wow at that, and you wouldn't even look at how it was. Trying to find parts that are different to other BMWs out there is hard. You know, there's a big market for E30s because lots of people are modifying them. In fact, there's a big market for pretty much most cars. But the more niche you go, or the more uncommon, it's hard to get parts. So you know, like, looking online every night, looking for bits, and there's people out there that are selling stuff that might not be great, but the pitch is fantastic, and you have to buy stuff. You know, like I've got arches sitting in the garage that just look rubbish, but they looked fantastic in a picture, and just trying to find sort of period correct stuff as well is hard, and it's not only hard, it's expensive because people know what they've got, and you know, the older stuff is expensive, unfortunately. You know, like the steering wheel and the gear knob, they're gnarly, so that's an easy win. It's a period correct, it's proper quality. It always goes low. Low is first and foremost, because I just think that gives any vehicle, new or old, just the stance it needs. Lowering then brings on its own problems because you can buy, you know, sort of just lowering kits that lower it by X amount. If you want to go X amount more, that involves other stuff. So it's been tubbed at the front. It's had custom coilovers all the way around. That got it sort of sitting where it needed. Then the wheels was the next on the list. So wanted a sort of stubby, short, fat stance. And the little 13-inch wheels that was with it obviously wasn't doing that. So doesn't sound big, but 15's on this now. which is big for a car like this considering they come 13 in stock, and they're 9 inches wide front and back. Because I put the arches on, which is like the third or fourth set of arches that I tried, I stopped with them ones because I think they just look nice, them ones. But then obviously next issue was the bumper, so I had to source some touring bumpers, replace them. And then it was like missing something, you know, it was missing just a little bit at the front and the back. So there's a place in America called Cougar Works. He like hand fabs bespoke spoilers. So I've got the rear ducktail lip and the front lip, had that shipped over from the States. But yeah, so we've got the front spoiler, the rear spoiler, different bumper on it now. Took the front bumper completely off, just nice sharp nose, just how it should be. I remember the cigarette packets with the Marlboro on, I remember all sorts, and like I say, the car was white, which was a big bonus because red and white. It just, I think it really suited it, and I think it really suits any old car of that era. If you look at any race car back in the day that's got a Marlboro wrap on, I don't think you can say any of them look rubbish. I think no matter what the car, that Marlboro wrap does something to the car. It just transforms it. You know, you can see this same car with the same wheels, the same arches, the same spoilers, drive past you and you go, oh, that's nice. Put that wrap on it and boom, instantly it's a complete different car. Driving the car is, hand on heart, is such a buzz. It really is, and it's a buzz for two reasons. One, because the grin factor in me driving it is, you know, it makes you feel a bit race car-y, a bit young again. It makes you feel good driving it, and other people, it's unbelievable. You know, like when you see a car for sale and it says, oh, real head turner and all that. This is a guaranteed head turner, and strangely enough, it's for all ages as well. You know, kids love it, old people love it, women love it, men love it. I don't know, I think it's partially because of the Marlboro, partially because it's the 2002. You know, a lot of people got fond memories of their families and that with these cars. No one in my family's ever had a 2002, and I didn't really know about them, if I'm being honest, when I was younger, because they just wasn't the car to do. You know, as you get older, and as I got older, sort of started seeing them, and a few, you know, modded ones, a few customised ones. I thought, yeah, do you know what, they're nice. But you know, the minute I wake up and I'm due to go out somewhere, sometimes I don't even clean it. I just can't wait to get in it and just go. And now that now that the engine's done, you know, the noise that the car makes is mad. It just makes some wicked noises. And yeah, driving it is just so much fun. It's can be a bit painful at times. You know, it's only got 4 speeds, so if you're like on a 2-3 hour run, it can be a bit drony constantly. But you know, it's another character of the car and another reason why I like it and why I drive it. You know.